Invisible.
Deadly.
Elegant.
The battlefield needs a new role maker.
To him, smoke is his cover.
And also his weapon.
Perhaps science and art have always been two sides of the same coin. Ember, he is back. Born into nobility, Ember is elegant, proud, and driven by an insatiable thirst for knowledge and discovery. We thought long and hard, how should such a remarkable genius truly be portrayed?
When we began his design, no hero could directly create smoke. Our goal was to add a new tactical layer through smoke and vision manipulation, using short-term terrain shifts to broaden options for control-focused heroes.
Consistency in design is very important to us. For a hero who manipulates vision, how would he think? How would he fight? And how could his skills, his voice, and his appearance reflect his true character? We spent a lot of time carefully debating and testing different ideas, all with one goal: to create a hero unlike any other.
If other heroes adapt to the battlefield, then Ember is the one who redraws it. He doesn't need to rely on terrain, his shadow barrier can actively create isolating smoke, and his ultimate can produce a darkness that shortens vision range. This means that whether it's close, mid, or long-range combat, he can effectively control the strengths and weaknesses of both sides' firearms, thereby changing the course of the battle. Ember himself isn't actually a character who rushes in, but his smoke can help teammates push forward, reducing the time they're exposed at mid-range. Also, we actually wanted to further enhance the vision gap between him and his opponents, so we added the ability to gain one-way vision in Phantom Drifter, which works with all types of smoke. Inside the thick smoke, Ember sees clearly as if through night vision goggles, able to read the battlefield while his enemies fumble in the dark. That gives him an informational advantage. In the earliest design, entering Phantom Drifter prevented Ember from using any other skills. This fits with most players' idea of how an invincible state should work. But after experiencing it, we felt that he could do too little in that state. Phantom Drifter was meant first and foremost as a survival tool, but when used alone, enemies could still chase him down, and the post-cast animation left him dangerously exposed. So, is it possible for Ember to protect himself and assist his teammates in the Drifter state? That thought led to the skill's second function, which is support. Now, while in Phantom Drifter, Ember can quickly drop a smoke bomb with Shadow Barrier. This way, Ember always has something to do. He can keep helping his team, turn fights around when needed, and still stay balanced.
It's easy for a smoke-based hero to fall into stereotypes: masked, sinister, evil, and sneaky. But that wasn't the image we had in mind when designing Ember. We wanted him to feel mysterious, but also intelligent, refined, and elegant in every way. In the story, Ember is a noble-born scientist, brilliant, proud, and driven by a voracious appetite for knowledge, always seeking to push the boundaries of what is possible. We based his look on Victorian aesthetics, carefully blending in a touch of retro charm and steampunk style to create a hero who stands out both in appearance and presence. Given Ember's slender frame and small hitbox, we carefully tailored his clothes accordingly, selecting fabrics that are not only light, but also delicately structured to complement his elegant silhouette. He wears a black peak lapel suit paired with a silver shirt. The overall style is simple, yet the rich fabric, subtle textures, and layered details clearly reflect his refined taste and noble background. The most distinctive feature is the mask he never takes off. This carefully modified artifact grants Ember the ability to see through the mist, symbolizing both his relentless pursuit of truth and his reverence for the unknown. The mysterious mask truly serves as Ember's third eye. When he fights, he perceives everything around him through it, all while remaining completely hidden and unseen himself.
Once Ember's appearance and abilities were finalized, we were really curious to see how players would use him. Through repeated tests, Ember proved far more powerful and capable than we had originally expected. One tester even created a full counteroffensive strategy that left a deep impression on us. That strategy used every one of Ember's skills. In a close or mid-range fight, he first activated Phantom Drifter to enter his invincible state, while casting Shadow Barrier to cover himself in smoke. From inside that unpredictable cover, he could safely begin casting his ultimate. The moment he activated Nightfall, Ember gained total control of the battlefield. We also found that different map environments offer Ember completely different opportunities to shine. especially in indoor combat within multi-story buildings. When Ember uses Nightfall with an SMG or shotgun, he can turn the tide of battle. Another cool tactic was using the smoke from Shadow Barrier to hide the exact location of his ultimate device. This made the device harder to destroy and left enemies disoriented, unsure of where to run. We want players to feel that same sense of surprise when playing Ember and discover endless tactical possibilities.
Ember opens a new door for Farlight 84, significantly expanding what's possible for us in terms of hero design.
Sharp-eyed, methodical, and always in control, Ember can change how every match is approached, alter the pace of a squad, and make tactics deeper and more dynamic. And then there are his synergies with buddies like Smokey or Calamari. These setups bring a fun, creative edge to team tactics.
Like Hatchers, Ember is confidently stepping into the battle. Jump into Farlight 84 and explore an entirely fresh and thrilling way to play.